Good afternoon, ladies and good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a Yonder Mountain Adventure. I'm out with my youngest bambino, Mr. Jack Attack here.
Hello and welcome to the Yonder Mountain Adventures channel.
Jack does look like a cross between Hitler and Magnum PI.
Tom Selleck, eat your heart out.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. We're up at the Scottish border, and we're going to be going on a double pop tent camp. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason for this is it's good fun, but secondly, I did a poll on the Yonder Mountain Facebook community asking people what they wanted to see. Car camping, pop tent camping, all of this type of thing. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, there was a significant number of people.
It's overwhelming, really, the amount of people that want this.
It is actually somewhat overwhelming, ladies and gentlemen. There was a significant number of people who wanted to see an even more erotic eating segment.
Oh, behave. Yeah, baby.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, don't miss a thing. Me and my youngest son, Jack Attack here, are going to be having an erotic eating segment. Don't miss a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Let's go, mate.
Let's go, mate.
Let's go. Incidentally, mate, you have got your stockings.
I knew I forgot something.
Never. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Off we go. Well, folks, we have finally made it. It's a familiar spot, and I'll tell you the reason why. Me and Jack and Tack, we're going to do a bit of course fishing tomorrow.
Can't wait, mate. First session of the season.
Aye, absolutely. And supposedly in Scotland's premier course fishing place.
The premier one?
The premier bush. So that's why we've come here, because A, it's secluded, B, it's awesome, C, we've got a cracking setup with the cars here. We'll show you in just a minute, but we've got these on like a bit of an L-shaped thing. You'll see when we get it set up. We're going to get a massive big roaring fire down on the beach, mate. Cook up some food.
Oh, sounds good to me, mate.
Sounds good to me. And also tomorrow morning, I want to show you something at the bottom of the loch. It's a sculpture, and it was here years ago, and they got rid of it when there was a change of ownership to the hotel at the bottom of the loch. Anyway, it's back. I'll not tell you too much about it, but it's awesome. We'll have a look at that in the morning. But Jack, are you going to get yourself set up there, mate?
I'm going to get my scuba gear on.
Scuba Steve. Let's have a look down the loch. Ho ho! Fantastic! And from the last time that I was here, the litter has been taken away, so that is fantastic. And also, we've got the place to ourselves. The wind has died down, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just in time for a little bit of sunset, I think. Hey, if this isn't prescription nature, I don't know what is. Right, mate, let's get yours up first. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack is in the POPTENT NOMAD, and that's how easy it is for that to go up. That's pretty awesome, mate, isn't it?
Good night, mate.
Hi. So that's Jack's deployed already. The Nomad is just a fantastic, easy setup. And this one is the POPTENT Traveller. I just need to unzip it, and I'll show you how quick and easy it is for this to get deployed as well. But basically, we're going to have a fantastic setup just here. And if it does get a little bit windy, we're probably a little bit barricaded in here as well. So that is fantastic. Right, let's get this up. Well, Jack's Nomad is super easy, as you've seen. And in fairness, this doesn't get much easier either. The old Traveller, you just the ladders to suit. Absolutely spot on. Well, guys, just before we give you the grand tour of the loft conversion and the penthouse suite, let's just have a look down in this loch. And my fire pit's still here untouched. Oh, it has been touched since the last time. It's collapsed a little bit, but we'll just use that same fire pit looking down over this beautiful loch. Looks like we've still got some more wood which we can utilise. Looks like people have left some rubbish. I'll pick that up as I normally do. It is quite tidy actually, believe it or not. That's the only bit of litter that I've seen. I've just been speaking to a guy called Stuart. Stuart, if you're watching, mate, lovely to meet you again. Thanks very much for the wild garlic. Absolutely amazing. Stuart runs the loch, basically. He runs the fishing for the loch and he comes round and does patrol. If you're up here fishing, say hello to Stuart. He's a smashing bloke. And if you're nice, he might just get you some wild garlic to put on your steaks. But look at the setting, man. I mean, it's just unbelievable, isn't it, guys? It is quite windy, but hopefully that dies down. Anyway, that's not going to put me and Jack Attack off. He's got his sexy stockings. Actually, I don't think he has. And basically, we're just going to finish getting set up, and then we'll get ourselves plonked down there. Big roaring fire, couple of beers, bit of daft carry on. We've got a fantastic eating segment tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said right at the start, people have been saying, believe it or not, they want to see a little bit more sexy eating segment. So ladies and gentlemen, we've got the eating segment, we've got the sizzle factor, and we'll show you around tomorrow. We're going to do a spot of fishing at Scotland's premier course fishing, so we'll take you along to that. And then me and Jack and Tack are in a hotel tomorrow night in Falkirk. So that's the plan. Look at the setup here, guys. Oh yes, there's a battle star, there's the daddy wagon with a POPTENT NOMAD. We'll show you around the setups inside in a minute. And then on the other side we've got the loft conversion. There's Jack Attack. Class under there, isn't it? Absolutely mint. And we've got the food. I'll tell you what, why don't we show you what we've got for tea tonight? Look at him, man. Dear God, there he is. Where's your stockings, man? Right, let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, it is all about the meat. Oh. We've got some essentials, Aldi, British beef steak. Jack Attack got the sirloin. We've got some spicy cheddar, and they are going to be nicely toasted in panini rolls. For starters, we've got some Snacker Jacks. We've also got some Crinkles crisps. For afters, Jack's got some cream eggs, and I've got some Bakewell slices. We've got some coffees, and for beers tonight, I'm going to have a couple of Grandes. Looks like Jack's got a Smirnoff Ice tucked away in the background, and he's going to have a couple of Tauruses as well. We've got plenty of water, guys, but that is a feast for kings. While we're on, guys, I'll give you a quick look around the POPTENT Traveller. This is just amazing. Well, I mean, the both are. They're absolutely class. I'll give you a quick look around so you can see the level of comfort that we're dealing with here.
Your hand up, fat lad.
Oh, here we go. And we're in. Beautiful comfort. I've got a full mattress there, you know. That's absolutely insane. Proper mattress. I've got my ALLPOWERS R2500. I've got my lamp. I've got my heated blanket or heated thing that goes underneath, and it's just so spacious and comfort. And it even comes with the mattress. It comes with a lighting. It comes with insulation. Not that I've got that up like, but it's so spacious and amazing. And then on the other side, we've got the Nomad. Right, let's have a look at this one. You saw how easy this was to get up. Let's see what Jack's setup is in here.
We brought the ladders this time, mate.
Aye, good job I brought the ladders. He's got his sleep set up. He's got a 4 season sleeping bag. Look at that. He's even got the sultry, seductive lighting. I hope he doesn't get any bright ideas later on. Like, you've got the cargo net up there. There's absolutely loads and loads of space. Absolute lap of luxury. He's got an all-powers unit. That's the S300 down there as well. Powering the lights and all kinds of stuff. So spacious. Absolutely fantastic. Right, Jack Attack. I think it's time, mate.
It's time for a fire, isn't it?
It's time to get hot, isn't it? Let's get this fire on the go. Fantastic.
Tabby doozy.
Oh yes. Fantastic. Oh hey. Hey, this is the life, mate, isn't it?
Very nice, actually, mate.
This is very snug, actually. I'm gonna watch. I've got me new fast trainers, ladies and gentlemen. I keep them to one side. Hey, this is absolutely top class. Cheers, everybody. I'm just gonna have a quick Spanish lager. Grande, and what are you on there, Jack Attack?
I'm on Smirnoff Ice because I'm 15 years old again.
Drinking down the bus stop. No, actually, you never actually did that, did you?
No, mate, it was the park.
It was the park. Aye, with the other boys. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what a setting. This is prescription nature for sure. I'll tell you what, mate, when I was speaking to, Stuart, the lockkeeper guy, he recognised us from last year when I was here and I had a big crack with him and he gave us some garlic leaves like he has done tonight. And he's a smashing bloke and he says to us, he says, yeah, mate. He says, you must be well travelled around Scotland. Oh, I says, mate, I've honestly, past 2 decades at least, I've been travelling all over Scotland. That's what he said, didn't he? He says, you must have been all. I says, I've been everywhere, man. Absolutely everywhere. He says, Motherwell. I went, a bit of arthritis, but she's all right.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Good one.
I'm in for a good night here, aren't I? Is that the crack of the night, like, is it?
Did you like that?
Oh, it was great, mate, aye. Well done, a gold star for that one.
Thanks very much. Do you have a joke?
No, I know that would live up to that one.
Other than your hat. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's about the stamp of it. Don't worry though, there are some exciting things to come. Hopefully we're not going to be seated any closer than we already are. We've basically moved, we were sat in front, but there was some flying embers from the fire which actually made contact with Jack Attack's left eyeball. And when you've got eyebrows like him, because he does look like Tom Selleck, ladies and gentlemen, they are serious eyebrows, aren't they?
They're like caterpillars, mate.
Why are you raising them and winking?
It's seductive.
The seductive segment, oh God. So we've just kind of moved around. We've got the eating segment, which is very seductive and sultry tonight, upon request, might I add. I've had quite a few people, you know who you are, in the Yonder Mountain Facebook community. Nicola in particular, one of the biggest fans. Nicola, I'll not mention your surname just for anonymity purposes, but you know who you are. The eating segment, I've been told it needs to be sexier. So tonight we're going to do it topless. We're not doing it topless, ladies and gentlemen.
Not tonight.
But not tonight, but there is going to be some serious sizzle. We're going to get those steak sandwiches on the go with melted cheese. It's going to be unbelievable. I'm going to eat the cherry bakewell in a wanna. It's going to be unbelievable. We've got the Yonder Mountain Facebook community shout out. Big roaring fire, beautiful lock, prescription nature. What more could you ask for, mate?
Nothing.
Correct. Correct, mate. Correct answer.
This is a double dose of prescription nature tonight, mate.
Yes, it is.
It's lovely.
And tomorrow we are going to Scotland's premier fishing. Premier bush. We're going to Scotland's premier course fishing. We'll bring you along for that. I'm going to teach you how to fish. And we're going to catch some carp, and then we're in a hotel tomorrow night. So this might be a long video. I might make this into a little bit of a, a Simon Spielberg special. What do you reckon?
Sounds good to me, mate.
Some might say fantastic.
Fantabby dozy.
Double dozy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the world famous eating segment. Yes, that's right. Me and Jack Attack here. We've got the fire absolutely raging. We're just about ready to put the steaks in. Let's see what the sizzle factor's like. The world famous sizzle factor is about to happen. I'm going to launch in. Drum roll ready. We're going in dry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow.
That's got to be a 10 out of 10, that one.
That is one of the biggest anticlimaxes I think I have ever heard. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on there? I'm going to give that a 3 out of 10. Jack Attack?
That's going to be a 1. You make me noise, mate.
Oh no! Oh guys, hey, we couldn't wait. We couldn't wait. The sizzle factor was so poor, we had to kick in.
Sometimes in these erotic eating segments, you just get carried away.
Oh, hey. Oh wow. Steak. Spicy cheese, that is spicy cheese.
It is for you, mate.
You're not feeling spicy?
Yeah, I'm not a little girl.
She's not a little girl, ladies and gentlemen. It used to be. Oh, wow. No, good. The key is toasted bread.
And
Wow.
melted cheese.
Melted cheese and spicy cheese. Well, mate, I'm going to have a cherry bakewell. I don't know about you. Are you going to launch into a Cadbury's cream egg?
I'm going to have a cream egg, mate.
Very good.
So I'll do it.
That's the style, mate. That's the style indeed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you do it. It's in a wanna. Here you go.
Well done, mate.
Are you going to do that in a wanna?
I don't think I'll do this in a wanna.
Go on, mate.
In a wanna?
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. It's good.
That's actually a good way to do it.
Yeah, a good way to do it. That's incredible. Well, the eating segment, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the audio was okay. We actually lost power. It was probably because it was too erotic.
I agree. It was for me anyway.
Yeah, it was very good. Ladies and gentlemen, the sizzle factor wasn't up to scratch. And in actual fact, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think the steak sandwiches were neither, for that matter. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, on a more serious note, it's now the time of the video to do the famous Yonder Mountain Facebook community shout out and talk about the milk of human kindness. And you know, somebody who is just doing some amazing things, which, you know, the Facebook community is filled to the brim of people like this. Guys, if you haven't checked it out already, come and check it out. People are forging friendships, sharing amazing inspirational stories, pictures, videos, the full lot. It really is the place to be. There's a link in the description. If you want to come and say hello, please do so. Be dead keen to see new people joining and sharing some amazing stories. But tonight's Yonder Mountain Facebook community shout out is for a smashing bloke called David Smith. David, hello mate.
Oh,
absolutely David. Top class, mate. You're I'm over the moon to see that you're doing some charity fundraising. David is training for a 10k run, raising money for prostate cancer. What a fantastic endeavour. And you're really putting the training in, you're putting the miles in, you know, miles with smiles. I'm not sure if they're all miles with smiles, but you're really putting the miles on, mate, that's for sure. and you're doing a great job. We did a bit of training, mate. It's not easy, is it?
It's not easy at all, mate. I can barely run a bath now.
That is true, ladies and gentlemen. That is true. That is true. But Dave, you're doing a mint job, mate, and also a very big congratulations to you, mate, on your new grandson as well. From one granddad to another, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Very big congratulations to you and the family, mate. Unbelievable. You're sharing some inspirational stuff on the group, and this is exactly what it's about, mate. You keep on doing what you're doing. Best of luck. And if anybody's wanting to chip in and help out with the fundraising, link in the description, guys. And do come and say hello to Dave Smith in the Yonder Mountain Facebook community. Very well deserved, mate. Tonight's shout out is all for you. Oh, well, folks, what a night. Absolutely fantastic down by the loch. Jack's just jumped into the penthouse suite. I'm in the loft conversion. We're in my scratchers, and it is definitely a good night for me and a good night and God bless from Jack Attack. We're going to see you guys in the morning. In actual fact, first thing, we'll get up. Hopefully it's a beautiful morning. I want to show you something up the top end of the loch, and then we're going to go and do a bit of fishing. Good night, guys. See you in the morning. Well, folks, we've made it down to the other end of Lochern. Morning, mate. You alright?
Oh, I'm alright, mate. Slept amazing in there, mate.
How did you sleep?
It's warm as out.
Oh, it's warm as toast. Did you sleep alright?
Aye, mint.
Very
Apart from the
good.
truck driver, obviously.
The truck driver at 4 AM. We're just down the other end of the loch here at the minute, and we're just going to show you something. Have a look at this in the background, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. This is Mirror Man, and it's a sculpture that was done by a famous sculptor in the area called Robert Mulholland. And it was here years ago, actually, and commissioned by the hotel at the end of the loch, but then the hotel changed hands and it got removed, unbelievably so. And anyway, thankfully it is back. There's something just absolutely beautiful about this sculpture, there really is. I'll swing around so you can have a proper look. Look at that. Absolutely spectacular. The stunning Loch Earn with the hills, and just a magnificent bit of sculpture. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of that? I think it's absolutely stunning. Do you like that, man?
Ah, it's class, that, actually. I don't know what it means, but it's pretty cool.
Mirror Man. Right, we're heading off to Scotland's premier coarse fishing loch, so we'll bring you along. Hopefully we're going to get some tight lines and not so much tight pants. Well, that might be quite in fitting with, with the theme. However, let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Fantastic. Guys, here we are, Magiscroft Coarse Fishery, just outside of Cumbernauld. £10 for an adult day ticket, cheaper for juniors, and I think there's 4 or 5 ponds, and we're going to be on the main loch here. I'll keep my voice down because people are taking it seriously, you know. But it's a beautiful place. Lovely fishing loch. Few people on the different pegs there, and you know I mean business because I've got my Sparta fishing cap on. Fantastic. We're going to get ourselves set up, me and Jack Attack on the same peg. We've got some a pint of maggots, put them on the feeder. I've got some wagglers as well, and let's see if we can pull some carp, tench, roach, see what there is. Here he is, folks, Jack Attack. He's that good a fisherman. He makes John Wilson look like a Timu Rex hunt.
Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits, and thanks a lot, Des. Thank you. Sit down, Jesse. Okay. Come on. And good to see you with a yibbity-yibbita beanie on.
Well, there we go. I've actually had 3 good bites. And that was the first decent strike where it's actually stayed on. So we're off the mark, ladies and gentlemen. Sparta fishing. Eat your heart out. Let's get this cast out. I'll tell you what, guys, this is mega relaxing. This like beautiful day, beautiful loch, fishing with my son, catching a couple of fish. Fantastic. See if we can get some tight lines here again. A few more maggots out. Let's go for it. Oh, almost bang on the money there. That we're in. No, we're not. Struck too soon. Oh no. There we go, guys. We're back in, nicely hooked there. Straight out. Beautiful colours. Straight back in. Three 0. Fish on. Beautifully snagged there as well. Fantastic. Beautiful, guys. Absolutely lovely. Easy as that. Nice one. Straight back. Hey guys, just as I'm waiting to get this fish here, I'll tell you a little story. I was down Blythe fishing a couple of months ago. Sea fishing, you know, and down on Blythe Beach. And anyway, I got this fish and I was reeling it in, and as I pulled it onto the beach, you won't believe this, ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe it, but I had a hypodermic syringe stuck in it. I couldn't believe it. Apparently it was a drug addict. Oh god. Oh, we've got an action shot here, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Attack is in. What you got there, my little mate?
Got it in there, like.
Huh?
Just a little bream, mate.
Let's have a look.
Oh, slimy.
A slimy
Look at that.
bin lid. Oh, that is just a slime monger.
There you go, mate.
He lives to fight another day. Well done, mate. You're off the mark. Fantastic. Well, you join me back in the action. Just caught another nice one there. Beautiful. You can see it's big dorsal fin, beautiful orange coloration. Fantastic. Nicely hooked as well. Look at that. Brilliant. Fights for another day. He's away. Well, that's been a relatively successful fishing session. Well, it was for me. I think I caught, what, double figures? 12 maybe?
Shut up, man.
And no, I definitely did. Definitely did.
Like.
Maybe 11. And Jack Attack caught one bream. And
That's the one for the books, isn't it?
And a cold as well.
I've now got numb feet.
It is actually freezing, so we're going to, well, we're already loaded up. We've got a barrow ready. And I think we're going to go and check into this hotel, mate. By all accounts, there's a Chinese buffet.
Beijing banquet, mate.
Is that what it is?
That's Beijing. It's called Beijing banquet.
Oh, that's a bit of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll bring you back. We'll show you the hotel. See what we've got. It's a mega cheap one. We'll show you the hotel, and then we'll go for a couple of pints, and we'll get a Chinese buffet later. Fantastic.
Good end of the day, isn't it?
Right, let's go.
Oh, get your wheelbarrow.
Get me barrow, and let's go. Oh. How are mate?
Come on, mate.
Well, folks, we've made it. We're in the hotel. This was another mega cheap one. I think it was like 60 quid, 62 quid, something like that. And downstairs is the Beijing banquet, which I think is where we're probably going to eat tonight. Anyway, I'll show you around the room. Check this out. First things first, when you walk in, got a nice thing there, and it's good to see an external shower. That funny looking shower head, that like, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, nonetheless, that looks fantastic. And then you've got a speed detector gun in the corner, so that's good. But look at the room. It's absolutely massive. The only problem is, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have noticed that the sleeping situation, the sleeping segment tonight, is very much going to be Jack's pointing at a sofa bed. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. It was going to be sharing a room, sharing the bed. But look, it's absolutely, what a massive room. It smells brand new. Everything has just been redecorated. Brand new carpets, nice lights. There's all kinds of stuff. That looks absolutely fantastic. And the views out of here, looking out into the car park, and there's the old Battlestar and the daddy wagons over there as well. So all in all, for 60 quid or whatever, oh, fantastic. Right, quick shower, get out of me fishing gear, get me glad rags on, we'll go for a couple of pints. Fantastic.
Lost touch with the reason. Found another trend that I could break. Feel more like myself. Saw the water where they drowned the sorrows. Pacific lovers in motion. They keep on talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes.
Oh, guys. Wow, we're just going for a bit of a walk. Some people try to use a Chinese buffet like that as some kind of Olympic event. They should be handing out stretchers, mate, shouldn't they?
And gold medals for some people.
Aye, we've just seen people piling up their plates. I mean, we've been quite sensible, like, well, I have.
Wait, depends what your class is sensible.
That was an eating segment, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, we're going for a nice little walk, just to walk it off a little bit, and we're just going to sign off the video in a beautiful place. Have a look at this, guys. Yes, that's a thing of beauty. We're in Falkirk, and these are the Kelpies. Well, guys, it's a thing of beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to have a little bit of a walk off this dinner, and we're going to wrap up the video here. Behind us, these are the Kelpies, two statues or horse figurines, and they were built to commemorate and celebrate the involvement of horses during the industrial period of the 19th and 20th century. 100 foot tall, and they're normally blue, but actually green tonight. They look absolutely amazing.
Look lovely, mate. They've just finished feeding and
feeding. Jack was wondering if actually their bodies are underground, which is an unusual thing, but nonetheless absolutely fantastic. Guys, we're going to wrap it up. If you're liking this type of content, do remember, hit the like button. Obviously it helps with the YouTube algorithm, but most importantly it lets us know that you're enjoying this type of thing, and we'll keep on making content like this. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and hit the notification bell as well. That way, every time we upload a new Yonder Mountain Adventure, you get a buzzer on your phone. You'll not miss a thing, guys. Not miss a thing.
you don't want to miss a thing.
You don't want to miss a thing. We've had a fantastic time, ladies and gentlemen. We really hope that you've enjoyed it. It's not often me and Jack Attack get 2 days together. We've been fishing, you know, we've been car camping, we've been, you know, roof tenting the fire on the beach.
Absolutely class.
Fantastic food segment. We've just had a class time, mate.
Been mint.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, guys, that is us. We'll draw the video to a close. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have enjoyed this adventure as well, guys. It's been an absolutely fantastic couple of days. Do make sure, guys, get off that sofa, get away from the TV, get away from the doom and gloom on the news and the radio and all that type of thing. Get involved with the Yonder Mountain Facebook community. There's nothing but absolute legends over there, guys. And most importantly, make sure you get out and soak up that much needed prescription nature. So, guys, it's a goodbye from me and a goodbye from Jack Attack.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you on the next week's Yonder Mountain Adventure, guys. Have yourself a fantastic week. And remember, kindness is a superpower. Bye for now, folks.